Oh, summer. It sounds good right now after what we just experienced, doesn't it? Grilling out, lawns being mowed, and pools opening. These are some of the things we expect with summer.
What is up, y'all? Welcome to another video. If it's your first time stopping by my channel, I'm Jeffro, and this is Jeffro's Fish Keeping. Today's video is out of place. I normally do a live stream on Saturday nights, but this weekend I'm traveling to see family for the holiday, and instead of doing a live stream, I thought I would upload a video. I've been looking forward to doing this for quite some time, but today I started my summer tubs, and I'm taking you guys along with me. Hopefully you all enjoy. Alright, y'all. The neighbors started mowing the yard, so I'm not going to be able to video too long here, but I do have the mic pointed back at me. But this is my back porch. My son needs to get out here and mow the yard. We had a bunch of rain yesterday, but what I've been doing is this tank right here, I'm pretty sure it's a 90-gallon, was down in my basement for the last close to a year. I would say it has been a year actually, or maybe a little over. And then if you look back quite a few videos, I made this little shower trickle filter out of just those little plastic dressers, and I've got biomedia in it. It's all been cycling for like a year. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pump water out of here into that filter, and then that filter is gonna overflow into the top tank. And then I'm gonna drill a hole right in here somewhere, and I'm gonna let it overflow back into this tank. Now at the entrance of this overflow, I'm gonna have to cut some piece of a foam or something like that to keep fry from flowing out of that tank down into here. But yeah, I am finally doing my summer tubs. I may change my mind on what I'm gonna do, but I am starting it. Just picked up this one just a little bit ago. It's 140 gallon is what it says. It is longer. I don't think it's quite as tall, but that one, if I remember right, was a 90 gallon. This one is labeled as 140 gallons, so that's what we're gonna go with. So, you know, like 230 gallons worth of water out here for the summer. The only thing I don't like about this filter is last year, even though it was down in my basement, the gnats were terrible in it. And that's the way it's gonna be this year too. It's gonna be pretty bad. So I may sometime in the summer make a different type of sump filter and go from there. But for right now, this is what I'm gonna do. So right now what I'm gonna do is probably just time lapse a lot of this mess. Gonna go ahead and drill out a hole there and get my overflow going. And then when I get done with that, then I'll start filling up the first tank and let it overflow into the second tank. And while that's going, I'm gonna drop a drop cord with a, it's gonna have a ground fault circuit on the inside, but I am gonna drop a drop cord with a extension piece on it out here, because I'm gonna run a sponge filter in this one and a sponge filter in that one. And then I'm gonna run this pump right here, and on the other side of this rack that my filter is sitting on, I may do my aquaponics tub that I've got down there, because I do have a pump for it, and it would overflow down into the tank. Maybe grow some carrots or something, I don't know, maybe some green beans or something like that, I don't really know. Just have it to say I've got it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Probably not going to be a very long video, because all I'm really going to be doing is drill out one of those tanks, fill up some water, and get the electrical going. And I'll just bring you back whenever I've got them full, and we'll do a little walk down of what's going on. Alright y'all, it is working. Now I did have to take this sponge right here out that I had plugging the overflow. It wasn't letting it out fast enough, so I will have to come up with something to keep from Fry getting through here and down into the other tank. But so far so good. I'm gonna wait till this gets a little full, and then I'll turn that pump on and start circulating everything down through, and we'll see how it goes. I'm digging it. I'm getting them going. Getting them going. All that duckweed, oh my gosh. What is up, y'all? Have a feeling this summer I'm gonna spend a lot of time out here, but I've got both summer tubs going here. They've been going for a good hour now, and I think I've got it tuned up just about right. It's a little gargly. The only thing I really don't like is whenever I took this overflow right here off of the side of this shower filter, it kind of gets on the metal a little bit. I've got it pulled as far this way as I can, but I don't really care for that water running over the metal all the time. But that sponge filter back there hasn't sank completely yet. That one has. I'll probably just run them like this for a while, and then maybe if I want to fill this one down here a little bit higher. I don't know. Just kind of depends. But feels good to have them going, and you know, I'm gonna let them run a couple of weeks, and then start putting some livestock in them and see what we got. All right, guys, it is the next day, and had a little bit of a brain fart. You know how I was talking about I needed to get something to kind of screen that overflow for Fry. I wasn't even thinking. I put a bunch of guppy grass in this one, and I've got to get me something to go over that pump. It's not really blocking the flow, but and then I put some guppy grass over in this one, and what happened was I came out here and was sitting and watching, and that one over there started getting really full. I added some more water to this one because I thought it was a little low. And then I started looking over there, and I mean, it was just climbing and climbing. So I came over, and what the deal was is guppy grass was packed in this tube right here. So I went down in the basement, and I found an old hang on the back that I had gotten with a tank. It just was an old junker, but I'd kept it, and I took the intake off, and I placed the intake right here. And it didn't fit at first, so I had to wrap it with some stuff, but I got it to plug in there really tight, and it's working perfect. So now the only thing I'll have to worry about is if Fry can get through here. So I've got that taken care of, got the guppy grass in here, got the water treated with Prime. I also went ahead and did a thing of Easy Green in both. So the guppy grass will fill these tubs no problem. Now what I got to do is this filter right here, get like some pantyhose or something like that to cover this to where Fry can't get in there. And I really would like to level the filter. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the filter is kind of setting like this a little bit, which makes it only shower on like 3/4 of every shelf. So I've got to do something with that, get that level. But other than that, it's looking good and running good. It's been a full 24 hours that it's been going. The water temperature is only like 62 degrees though, so we will have to have some nice weather before I can add livestock. So wanted to give you guys a couple of pro tips really quick too that I learned along the way. One of them I caught right off the bat before I put water in, but on these summer tubs, they usually come with a brass fitting drain, and I wanted to make for sure and tell you guys to make for sure and put, if you're going to put two together like I did, make sure and put the drain to the outside. And two things that will help you with. One, if there's a leak or a problem with that brass fitting, you can attend to it without dropping all the water out. There's like somewhere around over 1,000 pounds of water in this tank, and you can't move it. So it's really a good idea to put these drains to the outside for that. And then also, if you wanted to drain it that way, you could unplug it and drain it out the bottom quickly. So make for sure you do that if you're going to do these type. And then another thing, I talked about it earlier in the video. Before you cut your hole, make for sure and put your outside nut, the little plastic retaining nut, pre-fit it to the outside. That way you don't get into a mess like I did here. I got lucky. Mine did tighten up and made a good seal. But if you put it too high, that nut won't turn and you won't be able to tighten it down, and you've already cut your hole. So pro tip there. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that before the end of the video. So what do you guys think? This is my first time that I've ever done summer tubs, so I'm really excited about it. Can't wait to bring you guys updates throughout the summer on all of the changes. Can't wait to put fish in a couple of weeks. But I found out that my water temperature right now, after, it's been about 48 hours since I put water in, my water temperature is down in the low 60s. So there wouldn't have been any way that I could have started them right now. So I would have been torturing myself if I would have started the summer tubs earlier than this. So I'm thinking that every year a good target date to start my summer tubs is somewhere around June. I won't know, and it probably fluctuates from year to year. But the buildup was a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to finally have them done, to finally have a place to go sit down in the lawn chair and just relax. And I'm really excited and can't wait to be putting some fish in here pretty soon. So if it is your first time stopping by my channel, please hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. Right now I'm uploading videos on Mondays and Thursdays, and I also live stream every Wednesday and Saturday night. Thanks for coming along on this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.